back, everyone. Some of us were awakened by some loud thunderstorms last night in the middle of the night, 3, 4, 5 o'clock this morning. Trumbull County was kind of the big winner as far as the needed rainfall early this morning. 1-inch plus amounts, pretty common there. Although Mahoning County did pretty well with those overnight storms as well. The areas that have been driest over the last several weeks, mostly in Columbiana County, well, they had the least amount of rain with those overnight storms. And after a lull during a lot of the midday hours today, things are ramping up a little bit this evening with a band of showers and not much lightning and thunder with these, but we do have some torrential downpours in a few spots. We'll zoom in closer here, and from Girard down to downtown Youngstown, it's raining pretty good right now. Also some downpours from North Jackson over towards Berlin Center and the Sebring and North Benton areas. Also seeing a pretty good little soaker moving on through. All of this, of course, is needed rain given how dry it's been over the last several weeks. Now, you may be tired of the heat and especially the humidity. The dew points are still well up there locally in the upper 60s, but off to our north and west, the drier air is winning the battle. Those lower dew points will head our way as we go into Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. Rewinding to last evening, though, actually the National Weather Service office in Cleveland today did confirm a brief tornado, not in our viewing area, but just outside of it, over in Geauga County. Here's Middlefield right here, Huntsburg, Route 322, and this brief tornado caused a little bit of damage to a few structures, and a few livestock, unfortunately, were either injured or killed as a result of some flying debris. EF0 tornado. This was about 8:45 last evening. And speaking of last evening, many saw something weird in the sky last evening. This was just before 11 p.m. and I got a lot of questions about this on social media. Wasn't sure what this was at first, but as it turns out, a couple of rockets were launched last evening. One in Florida and one in northern South America. This is probably the one that was launched in northern South America doing a deorbit burn, and it became visible because it was high enough in altitude that it was still being lit up by the sun, so it was kind of easy to see in a lot of places, not just locally, but in a lot of the eastern U.S. last evening. In the meantime, tonight, 64 degrees. Any showers fade away, and especially if you do see some rain this evening, you have a pretty good chance of seeing some fog as Thursday gets underway. Otherwise, the story for our Thursday, it's going to turn a lot more comfortable by the afternoon as drier air wins the battle. It'll be a delightful summer evening tomorrow evening. Temperatures tomorrow not quite as warm as it has been of late. We'll get up to about 83, but it'll feel better because of that lower humidity during the second half of the day. Not much to show you on Futurecast then for Friday, and heading into the weekend, we look for lots and lots of sunshine for Friday, Saturday, probably most of Sunday as well. But the dew points will start to creep up as the weekend wears on. It'll get hot Saturday, but not that humid just yet. But Sunday, it's going to be a hot and humid end of the weekend. But Sunday, I kind of suspect, will be the most uncomfortable day, maybe until sometime in September. I think the last 10 days of August will not be all that hot, and that cool down is visible at the very end of our 7-day forecast. As far as any rain goes, I don't think there's going to be much, maybe a shower or storm here and there Sunday afternoon, and just isolated activity during the first half of next week. We do need the rain, that is for sure, but once again, it's not exactly an